What is up, everybody? Today we have another EA Sports college football video for y'all. And, it's May now officially, which means it's the month of the full reveal. May 16th, the full review of EA Sports college football is expected to drop. And today we're going to be breaking down everything you can expect to see in this full reveal.
All right, so the biggest reveal, probably in my personal opinion, are the cover athletes. We've been waiting for these for a while. Last month they teased us with the update saying that there's going to be 3 different players on the cover, and they're all going to be different positions from different conferences. And all the speculation that's been happening, it's going to be very, very fun to just finally see who they are. I remember a couple months ago, people were speculating if there are going to be a bunch of Heisman winners on the cover. There's going to be a coach like Saban on the cover, Urban Meyer possibly. And now that we finally know the dilemma of the cover, it's going to be very, very fun to see the actual official thing.
So one thing that we can expect to see in this full reveal is the game modes revealed within the game. So that'll be your Dynasty, your Road to Glory, your Play Now, all those types of things. And obviously there's going to be some game modes that I currently myself don't know about yet because they just haven't been revealed to the public. But, it's also a time we'll find out if a thing like Team Builder is in the game. That's been one of the highly, highly demanded things to be in this year's game. So, a lot of people are hoping, myself included, but really, we won't know until then, but that's definitely something you'll know by May 16th on this full reveal. So if that's something you're really interested, be sure to stay tuned for that.
So in terms of gameplay for the new drop, you won't be able to see very much. They've been very, very adamant on saying how they're not going to do very much until the actual drop. Gameplay is one of the things they're working on the most. They don't want it to be like Madden. They don't want it to be a copycat of the engine. They want it to be their own product. So giving them enough time to make sure they have the right touch on it and not teasing it in the drop is going to probably be the best thing for the game. And so don't expect too much from that area, but they might tease it here and there. But yeah, just don't expect to see a full-on gameplay like trailer.
One thing that we can expect to see is some likenesses represented within the game, whether that be screenshots or some short bits and pieces of footage. Obviously this play with players being in NIL this year and being able to put into the game and look like themselves, we're going to see that, and I'm sure they will spare no expense to make sure we see what those players are going to be looking like in the upcoming game. And on top of that, the stadium, they scanned those into the game too. Those have full renderings and are, state of the art. So expect to see some screenshots of stadiums and stuff like that. They will really want to show off the improvements they've made from the last, 10 years since the previous installment of the NCAA franchise. So that's something for sure you should expect to see. But yeah, players, definitely look out for seeing those in the trailer.
Another big thing is do not expect to see a lot of recruiting NIL input for the game yet. That's mainly just all going to come within the game actually dropping. For the teaser, don't expect to see a lot of hints on it. Just don't get your hopes up in that area. It's probably going to be pretty secluded until the actual game drops.
Yeah, in terms of what Dynasty and Road to Glory will really look like in terms of recruiting and NIL and stuff like that, I'd more expect that to come within more of a deep dive video a couple of weeks before release, if at all before release. Don't expect a deep dive on any one mode and its really specific features. It's going to be general, but it's going to be all-encompassing at the same time. So don't expect heavy specific details, but more just the broader stuff that, we still don't know.
It's also just due to the fact that the game, they don't want to rush it. They don't want to make it seem like they want to make it perfect for the game experience. They want to make sure it's as equivalent to real life. So them not rushing it and then putting in all effort waiting for the final touches for the in-game release or a couple weeks before is the right move.
So one thing we could potentially see in this is some sound bites from the game, some, whether that be, bands playing or, our new broadcast crews. There's multiple broadcast crews this year. Everybody's really excited about that, and they have a wide array of things they can say within the game. So expect some sound bites for sure. This game wants to highlight tradition and that authentic broadcast experience that you'd see in a real-life college football game. So a couple of those things you for sure should probably see in this reveal. So that brings us to everything we've got that you're going to expect to see in this full reveal of the game in a couple weeks here. May 16th is the expected date, plus or minus a couple days is possible, but May 16th, hammer that down. pay attention to your phone, have your notifications on. But I know everybody's really excited, so hopefully this video, sets some expectations for what you should see.